Probably not going to sit here on the waiting room very long. For whatever reason, it's not popping up on stream either. Why isn't that? Was this a problem we had trouble with before, I wonder? I think it was. Hang on, I'm gonna try and simulate. I'm gonna do preview live on stream, so you're gonna see some fake subscriber things, possibly. Okay, well that works.
The desire for power leads the warriors to the arid desert.
But it's not showing up from Twitch. Did my Twitch somehow become unlinked from Stream Elements? It did. Didn't it?
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
I guess that fixed
Another
it.
Saturn Wolf just subscribed. Do you think we'll ever get a Chimera Prix, or does Namco not love doing good things in this world?
Okay, I'm still just sending messages out, letting people know I'm streaming. I should do this on YouTube. Yeah, that should be, I mean, outside of Tumblr, but I think Tumblr's okay skipping out on this. I think everyone who follows me on Tumblr probably also follows me somewhere else. Yeah, it seems a little loud on my end, too. I might also just be quiet. Or the alerts could be quiet. I don't know. What do we got? Filters. Well, I haven't streamed in so long. Well, all the compressors are set up correctly. I think. And like, I haven't updated my OBS at all. It might have just been the song, because it doesn't look like it's... Maybe I'll turn down the music just a tad. Because I think I used to have it at minus 11? Minus 12? No, it's at minus 10. And unfortunately, I regret to inform the people at home that my headset is breaking. I have it duct taped and super glued, and one of the ear cups is coming loose. Not the ear cup itself, but like the part where like it hinges on my head. So like it's actually not quite sitting flush against my right ear right now, because it's kind of starting to come off a little bit. There's a crack like right where it connects. Like I said, I've squirted super glue in the crack. I've duct taped it. We'll see if it holds on. Obviously, I have other microphones. It's not going to be the end of the world if I lose this headset. But I like to throw this headset on just for streaming, because it's convenient. And if I use my nice microphone, then it picks up a lot more background noise. But yeah, hi folks. It's been a very long time since I streamed, and it's kind of a late one. Here, what does my microphone actually look like? I'm kind of hitting the yellow a little bit. Maybe I could boost it up a touch. We'll do like 4.5. That should be, yeah, that's a little bit better. Because I'm kind of being quiet. Because it is slightly late, but not like super late. And, you know, it's the weekend. Ultimately, who cares? People are up late on weekends, especially Friday nights. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm not a loud person anyway. You should know that.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
King of _ bunnies just subscribed.
Bebo games?
I have so many Bebo games to play, but maybe I should just bite the bullet and get this on PC, even though it has to Nouveau.
I'm not familiar with this term Bebo games. Is that like a genre or something? Or is that like a reference? Or... Ah. I mean, like, at this point, I have given up on the concept of a backlog. I own, how many games do I own on Steam? Just on Steam. $1,726 games. So the idea that I'm going to one day play all those games kind of gone out the window. And that's largely just because, like, back in the day, I was a bundle fiend. I played so many bundles and things like that. Or not played, I bought. Back when I had, like, money to throw around. Like, it was like, oh yeah, like, $3 and I get, like, 6 games. Like, who cares, right? And then I had a publisher way back in the early TSSZ days that was just sending me keys to, like, random indie games. And I'd register them. I'd put them on my account, thinking like, yeah, maybe I'll do something with this someday. And then I never did. Yeah. Once IGN bought out Humble Bundle, the whole idea of that website being generous completely disappeared. You still get it sometimes with, like, Fanatical. Fanatical has some pretty crazy bundles sometimes, but I don't really go for those anymore. I don't have the money. Exactly, yeah. I've checked, because I try and keep my backloggery up to date. I went from getting like 150 to 200 games a year, again, largely because of bundles. I get like maybe like, probably, it feels like 10 games a year now, not counting like PlayStation Plus. Like it's a really low number. It's probably not that low, but it's still... It's like 1/3 of what it used to be. Because, like, Amazon still gives out free games and stuff, too. Like, it's genuinely surprising how many games you get these days completely for free. I haven't bought anything in 2026 so far, according to Backloggery. And, like, you also can't really... I can't really use Backloggery as a good... measuring stick for this kind of stuff, because I always also forget to update my backloggery a lot. So like there will be games I bought in like 2024 that don't get added until this year. How are things going for me? I don't know, man. Up and down and all around and all over the place. And I scheduled dental surgery for... Well, it's not the surgery yet. It's a consultation for this Thursday. But ultimately, I will be needing a lot of teeth pulled. 2 root canals and 1 crown. But at the end of this, I will be getting a partial denture that will sort of give me my mouth back. So I'm just kind of trying to focus on the end goal here and not worry about all the tooth extractions and all the root canals and everything that's going to be a painful nightmare, because it means I will be able to chew gum again. I will be able to eat candy without it hurting my mouth. I'll be able to do a lot of things I haven't been able to do for many, many years because I've been putting off dealing with my bad teeth. And like I've said this before, I think in other places, like bad teeth run in my family, unfortunately. This has just kind of always been my fate. And I'm lucky in the sense that my teeth have held on as long as they have, for as long as they have, because my mom had her first pair of dentures when she was 19. So, you know, the fact that I am 42, coming up on 43, and I don't even need like a full set of dentures, I just need a partial. That's not so bad. It's bad. It's not great. I'm not looking forward to it, but it's not so bad. It could be worse. And I'm just hoping that, because the last time I had to get like serious dental work done was 2008. And that was such a bad deal that, like, it genuinely, no joking, gave me PTSD. I had nightmares about it for like 10 years, about this feeling of them pulling 2 teeth. And now I've got to get a lot more than 2 teeth pulled. I don't know, but they're going to sedate me this time, so I'm not even going to be awake for it. So, you know, small miracles. I'll just sit down in the dentist chair. They'll probably gas me. I'll wake up without a bunch of my teeth. And like another silver lining that I'm taking is a good thing. Of the unspoiled teeth in my mouth, the ones that are in good condition are apparently in very good condition. I think the only reason they need to do root canals is because of the way the partial denture needs to attach to the good teeth. Because once that partial is in there, in theory, it will be in there forever. It will never come out. I will never need like denture glue or anything weird like that. They will just look and function like normal teeth forever, as long as I keep the remaining good teeth in the good condition they are. So again, it's bad, but it's not as bad. And like setting all these appointments and things for dental surgery, it makes me feel like weirdly good. Because I'm doing like important adult things. I'm taking responsibility and I'm taking care of my body. And that kind of gives you a little bit of a confidence boost, you know? Facing down the big scary dentist with as little fear as you can muster, especially someone like me who has, you know, anxiety problems and things like that. Oh, hang on. There's a key component of the stream missing. I was wondering. Well, okay, well, that triggered because I opened it. If you don't know what that is, that's our new sound alert. You can check the sound alert website to see what the command is for that. You can do...
Look.
And so on.
Treasures!
I think the sound alert soundboard website is
inside the Ark's gravity-altering power plant. I got the 5th Chaos Emerald.
I think that's right. Yes, that is right. Yeah, I was too busy locked in typing the URL. I didn't even catch what Shadow said. The other problem is I think the glue, for those of you who weren't here earlier, my headset's breaking. The part where like the right ear cup, like the hinge, it's hard to explain, but it's starting to crack. So like the ear cup isn't sitting perfectly flat against my head. Problem is, like, I tried to fix it with super glue, and I think the super glue got inside it in a weird place. Makes it hard to adjust to try and make sure it's not putting so much pressure on that hinge. But it's okay. Anyway, we've been sitting here for about 17 minutes. I'm going to run an ad break because I've heard this will stop ad breaks for showing up for a while we get into the game. And then we'll get into the game. My thoughts on Dr. Pepper. Why is everybody asking me about Dr. Pepper lately? My therapist brought it up like 2 weeks ago, like about how weird Dr. Pepper is, and I'm like, what? I don't know, I like Dr. Pepper, it's okay. I mean, like, Dr. Pepper is weird. It's like this combination of like what, like 78 flavors? I think it was one of those things where they kind of made it by accident, right? 23 flavors, right? But yeah, I like Dr. Pepper enough. One of the weird things is, like, I get off-brand soda a lot because it's so much cheaper. Like, a 2 liter of Pepsi is like almost $2.50 over here. And if I get the off-brand cola, the store brand great value Walmart cola, which I think tastes very good, it's like $1. So, you know, it's under half price. But the generic store brand of Dr. Pepper, what's it called? Not Dr. Thunder. Dr. Thunder is Kroger. No, Dr. Thunder is Walmart. I'm sorry. I don't know what Kroger is. But Dr. Thunder, like, I've noticed that when I drink Dr. Thunder, it, like, the caffeine hits me harder. Like, I get jittery from it in a way that I don't from most normal sodas. So I only really have it, like, every now and then because it's weird. But I like it. I like the flavor. It used to be all I drank for a minute when I was a kid. See, I'm one of those people where, like, diet soda, I taste that a lot. So I tend to not like diet sodas very much. Especially, like, if we're talking like Diet Dr. Thunder, Diet Dr. Pepper, like that tastes, that is like a repulsive flavor to me. Something about it is so bitter. And yeah, zero sugar soda is much better. I get zero sugar sometimes, like a zero sugar cola. One of the things that I've really been getting into lately is Zero Sugar Squirt, which is a grapefruit soda. I get that all the time now, because that's really good. Like, really, really good. Like, to the point where you wouldn't expect it to be a zero sugar soda. It just tastes good. Right now, I am drinking some Arizona iced tea, the light variant, which has reduced sugar. It's pretty good. I've been getting into that, too. I get a big jug of that every time I go grocery shopping. That's another one of those things, like this Arizona. It's an Arnold Palmer half and half, so it's iced tea lemonade. And this doesn't taste like a low sugar thing either. It's really good. My scroller software is messing up a little bit. It's putting 2 messages in the chat when it should only be putting 1. That's annoying. How goes the Shadow Generations review? It's been slow since I scheduled my dental surgery consultation, but it's going. I've been kind of stressed out worrying about the dental surgery. I took, yesterday off to just kind of, after I had my therapy appointment, I decided, okay, I'm just going to relax for the rest of the day. Oh, the ad break has probably been long over. I'm sitting here talking to... Okay. How about... Well, it's going to take a minute for Crossworlds to load up. Because it's an Unreal Engine 5 game, so... It's got to crunch on my hard drive a little bit. Like, especially dental procedures are so stressful. I mentioned this earlier. I went to Comfort Dental in 2008 to get 2 teeth extracted because I had a toothache that wouldn't go away. And, like, what a nightmare that was. It's hard to even, like, convey how bad it was. Because in Saturn, maybe you can relate to this a little bit. I have a little bit of Irish heritage in me. And if you didn't know, Irish people tend to be a little more resistant to painkillers than most people. It's something to do with the red hair gene. And if you see me, like, I don't look like I have red hair necessarily. But if, like, the sun catches my beard just right, it is like blood red. Because I have a little bit of Irish in me. So when I went to Comfort Dental to get these teeth extracted, they had to give me the maximum legal limit of Novocaine. This feels really quiet to me. But that's part of the reason why it was so traumatizing, because I was sitting in the dentist chair waiting for my mouth to go numb, and they'd come in like every 5 minutes and they'd be like, is your mouth numb yet? Is your mouth numb yet? And they'd give me a little bit more, and they'd give me a little bit more. Is your mouth numb yet? And no, it wasn't. Like, eventually they hit the maximum legal limit, and they were like, okay, well, we can't give you any more. We're just gonna have to pull the tooth. Or the teeth. It was 2 teeth. So I think they gave me like another 20 minutes to see if it would eventually take hold. And in that 20 minutes, sitting in the dentist's office alone, I was on the very far end by a wall. I was just staring at this wall, and I had like one of the top 5 worst panic attacks I've ever had in my entire life. Because I knew what was coming. I was all alone, and it felt like I was going to pass out. And then, sure enough, for 10 years after that, like, I kept having these nightmares, like, of this feeling in my mouth, and I couldn't figure out where it came from. Why I had, like, this thought, this memory of, like, this sickening crunch sensation in my mouth. It would happen every time I'd eat, like, crunchy food. And eventually, like, within the last 5 years, it dawned on me that I was remembering when they pulled my teeth, because I could feel a lot of it. Anyway, enough, like, scary dental talk. Is the game loud enough for you guys? I turned it up quite a lot. I can always turn it up a little bit more. It's stuck on the home screen, is it? I am matchmaking.
The cacophony of battle cuts through the deathly silence in an invitation to madness.
Setsu New just subscribed. I only just got the notification.
How do I see my own stream? Oh, we're on the PS4. That's the PS5. That's the problem. Streaming. Give me the streaming window. We'll hide you and bring up display capture. That should fix it, right? That should fix it. Oh, wait, no. Hang on. I still need to update the scene. Okay, get out of studio mode. What are you doing? And we're going to the Mega Man track. First thing. No audio. Oh. Well, hang on. Shit. This is gonna be bad. Where's gameplay audio? Properties. Crossworlds, add executable. Okay, go. Ah! It kicked me! Oh yeah, since I finished the game, we now get the lyrics version of the menu music. Fair play points have been reduced? What were they before and what are they now? Can you tell me that? I am not a fan of a lot of music in this game. Yeah, I know, like that was kind of quick. I don't think they even made it like 10% through the track. But it's okay. If I get these so-called fair play points back by just playing normally, then I have no intent on not playing normally. You can already see probably the first mod I have installed.
Allow those creatures to take this emerald.
Yeah, I won't let them take my fair play points either. But you can see I'm Classic Knights.
Bunny says gotta win the next race to get a
Yeah! That'll do it. I'll show them what I'm made of. Airman is such a weird pick for this. I will not be using your custom plate. Wily Castle. also have the Voices mod installed. So SpongeBob actually has a voice. I am so glad I have this game on PC. I could not imagine playing this without mods. Like music mods, these little character model mods, everything. Okay, so this is my first time playing this track. I don't know what to expect. Again, let me know if the game seems a little quiet.
Bunny says we got official confirmation that Ken's hero is being added to City of the Wolves, which makes no sense. But I guess the Saudi murder prince really likes him.
Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with a lot of things like that. Like, I don't want to, like, be insensitive about any part of this. But man, there are a lot of Saudi people buying into video games and exerting their will. Like they just someone bought from, like, a big stake in Capcom recently. But Kenshiro is at least okay compared to, like, a random DJ or a soccer player. Like, I'm not going to complain about Fist of the North Star in SNK or City of the Wolves or whatever. Fatal Fury. That at least feels kind of fitting. Oh, a little bit of a stutter there. Another little bit of a stutter, that's weird. Might just be because of the new track. It might be like shader compilation stutter. Again, this is Unreal Engine 5, so that's kind of to be expected, I think. Rude. I think that's the same guy that ran over me twice. Finish. Cool. I love last place. And I was in first. Yeah, I had the lowest hits, but that's because I chose not to take the rental plate. Though that's a hard track to get tricks off on. With the Mega Buster item that you get, like, you kind of get rocked by it pretty hard. There he is. The Blue Bomber. They call him that because he's blue. Fine, I'll take your stupid rental plate. We'll see what happens. I can always switch back to my normal plate once we get to tap boost in 20 minutes. You can confused me for a minute. Like, I thought the "Hey kid, I'm colorblind." I was like, was that from the Mega Man commercial? That was from the Popsicle commercial. I do not own Mega Man. I did not buy the pack, so I do not know what they race like. I do not own any DLC for this game. I don't even know what it costs. It's like, what, $8? I am a freebie boy.
King of Bunny says, so how do you get the special characters? Like if I wanted the free ones, do I have to wait for them to come back?
The free ones just get added to your account the moment you boot it up. When I booted this game up for the first time, I got Joker, I got Ichiban, I got... Who was the third one? Joker, Ichiban, and Knights, actually. I'm literally playing as Knights. And then the other ones are just paid DLC. You give Steam $8, you give Sega $8, whatever, and they get added to your account. And then you don't have to own the DLC to play on the tracks online. If they get picked by the... Even Tangle and Whisper, you'll just boot the game up and you'll have them. The time-limited things are like these nameplates, decals, things like that. Horns, usually each limited time event has like a special horn. I'm actually really bummed that I didn't get the Knight's horn. I just only got the Knight's character. Oh, my tricks are so slow! Oh wait, that's one of my guys. Get out of my way. Online is so chaotic. I'm gonna be real with you. I know it's pretty early to be saying something like this. I really tend to prefer this game offline single player. This game's kind of a nightmare online. Because it was like last race, right? I was in first place. And then, like, in the last half of the last lap, I got knocked down to last place. And I don't necessarily think I did anything wrong. That's just the way the roulette spun. Look at that, I lost all my items, I got slimed. I can't hold on to any rings to save my life. It is just kind of a non-stop cacophony. I like that's just a kart racer, you know, but it definitely feels worse online here than it does offline. Ooh, I'm getting like some network lag or something. And then you have opportunistic people like that that like re-roll all your items on the last leg of the last lap so that you don't have anything to use anymore. And I get last place again. And consistency is key, and like I'll learn the track. I don't know the track very well, which is another problem, and that's on me. Like the first time I played the Pac-Man track, I was awful at it too. And then by the end of the night, I was doing pretty all right. I also think things will clear up once we get out of this shootout festival thingy there on the right.
King of _.
Spending tickets on what?
Frontiers Definitive Edition will have better pop in.
The next Chaos Emerald was on a jungle island.
Do I think it'll have better? I have to imagine they're gonna do something to that game, even if it's small. I think they might improve the draw distance a little bit, but I don't expect anything dramatic. Fine, we'll do Wily Castle again. Yeah, but like the ticket requirements there are pretty insane. I think you need to like give a character like, what is it, like 10,000 tickets, 50,000 tickets to complete their friendship thing. I have a couple of those. Like obviously I have the Sage nameplate because I gave her some tickets for that. I could buy some more horns though, like that's true. Pig McBoss. Wait, you're one of mine. Too late. Well, that's just rude. Yeah?
Probably crossed the river by stealing one of the creature's discs.
Shadow. Don't be rude. Good lord. As like 3 punching bags just suddenly descend on me. I cannot stand how slowly I do tricks. This feels so gross, dude. Like, I can't take the monster truck out while I'm stunned. Give me those rings. go for it. Give me that. Cut the corner. Get off me. Well, that's better. It's not last place. Better than everyone else in my team did. Number one lead keeper. I doubt it. Like, why did they choose Airman instead of Base? Why did they choose Airman instead of Dr. Wily? Why did they choose Airman instead of Dr. Light? What about Otto? Like, imagine this being Team Dr. Light, Mega Man, and Dr. Wily. That makes sense to me. Cossack would be good too. We'll do Kronos. I like Kronos Island.
Let's go.
Oh man, I like that froggy emote. That was really cute. Cheese G laws.
King _Bunny says, do you have any thoughts on Dual Override since we are on the topic of Mega Man?
I hope it's good. It's kind of weird they're not calling it Mega Man 12, but it's really not a big deal. The leaks make it sound like it's going to be one of the highest budget 2D Mega Man games ever made, and hopefully that turns out to be true. Like Mega Man, but also Capcom, seems to be on a pretty good streak lately. And I really liked Mega Man 11. It is maybe my favorite classic Mega Man game. But I say that, you need to keep in mind, I don't really like classic Mega Man games that much. I mean, like, I understand they have this big legacy. They're very important in the gaming landscape. Like, I'm not gonna say Mega Man games are bad, but they are not for me. The whole thing of, like, retrying a level over and over and over again in order to find, like, a Robot Master weakness takes a little bit too long for me. Like, I understand why it's cool. Like, again, I'm not saying they're bad games, I'm just saying they're not for me. I get frustrated with them easily. And the thing about Mega Man 11 is that it has a lot of difficulty settings. Like, a lot of difficulty settings. It has, like, 4 or 5 difficulty settings. So just by, like, setting it one lower than usual, the game feels a lot more palatable to me. I actually need to finish Mega Man 11. I'm, like, on the final Robot Master. Oh, that also re-rolls me. Okay. My wish is that I could knock people out of the monster truck like you can the super mushroom in Mario Kart. Whoops. That was my fault. Quit locking on to my own guys. Why is it even a possibility? Mario Kart understood that. Well, it's okay. I didn't need that. Okay, so it doesn't touch me while I'm in the monster truck. Huh? Was that like second? Was third? Huh. We might actually win this one. Might. Hey, check it out. We actually won one. I don't think I've seen the Minecraft track yet. If I have, I've only seen it once. Like, the very first festival I did. Three times! Oh yeah, baby! Love to see it. I'm gonna get 2 victories in a row. Yeah. I'll get right on that. Is it gonna kick me out because the special thingy's gonna re-roll in like 2 minutes? I guess not. I guess if the lobby's starting before that, it's just probably gonna keep going. What time does my phone say? Oh no, my phone is like... That clock that I'm looking at is like 5 minutes behind. Or 5 minutes ahead, rather. So we've actually got a while until it rolls over to the next one. We'll do it. Cancel. Can I customize the plate? Gosh, that is so big. Can I get like a smaller item hoarder? I do not have time for this. Oh, that's cute. I would have to disconnect from online matchmaking entirely to make a special plate that will only last for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, I really want them to start rerunning events. I want to get the night stuff. I missed out on the Tangle and Whisper horns and decals and stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I want to get. I think the first festival I did was Pac-Man, if I remember right. And like, they're not hard to get everything in the pass. We will probably finish this pass tonight on stream. Well, like, that's the weird thing, Setsune, is like, this one is actually pretty long comparatively. This one started like 2 days ago and runs until Monday. The Tangle and Whisper one only ran for like 48 hours. It was short. Or at least it only felt like 48 hours. I'm not actually 100% sure. But it was the sort of thing where, like, I remember it started while I was pet sitting last time. And I figured I'd have all the final day, that Sunday, to get it. And I didn't. It ended at like 7 p.m. that day. And it started on like Friday. I think with like the most recent patch, because if people don't know, the most recent patch notes actually like let you play normal multiplayer instead of just doing the festivals, which is something they didn't let you do until the most recent patch. If there was a festival running, you had to do the festival. And thankfully, that's not true anymore. Holy shit. I'm getting like non-stop monster trucks all of a sudden. Must be the frenzy time, right?
King_Bunny says Jay. If we win the festival, we'll see if we can play a show there. We just need to find a way to rig it in our favor.
Valence loves racing. He's such a big Mario Kart head. Just gotta prove our worth. Show him that we mean business. Please give me items. Get away from me. Cut the corner. Dr. Wily, you're a real asshole. Don't steal my items. You mother Hubbard. Great fucking time. Nice. It was not nice. Can we get it, please? No. Close game, though. Well played. Not gonna complain about that. Look at Patrick's art.
The doctor's gotta be this way.
Which way is that, Shadow? At the bottom of the barrel?
King_Bunny says, will we see Silver in Sonic 4?
I don't know. I keep thinking, like, yeah, maybe. Like, if it's time travel focused. There was a trademark that was filed. It was, like, right before Sonic 2 came out. Like, all the things that the movies were allowed to reference. And it was, like, Sonic Rivals, Sonic Riders, Sonic 06. It was, like, all the stuff you'd think nobody would actually want. But they are allowed to put in references to Sonic 06, so that means that they can use Silver if they want. How about we do Sand Road? Oh, we're tap boost. Oh, and it just put me back on my normal one anyway. Okay, cool. Cool. Yes, the Knuckles show had... The Knuckles show says that Knuckles got all his powers by defeating Iblis. So, like, he has a special punch called the Flames of Disaster, which is basically the maximum heat Knuckles attack from Sonic Adventure. But according to the Knuckles show, he got it by defeating Iblis the Fire Demon. After the owls killed all the echidnas. Which is in itself a weird thing. the movie lore, I don't understand how Sega lets them get away with it. But yeah, like the Iblis thing is referenced in probably the best episode of that series, where it's basically this big rock opera performed by the Lonely Island guys.
It says Princess Sally will return in Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
Gosh. It's gonna be so weird if in Sonic 4 they let Amy Rose call herself Princess Sally as a reference to the original Sonic CD instruction manual, the North American one. Because that feels like the kind of thing they would do. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna happen. It just feels like the kind of weird reference the movies make. Chudlud? That's nice. Get away from me, monster truck. Give me them rings.
Underscore Bunny says so that Sonic event movie they announced is probably gonna be a Shadow movie.
I would expect so. It might be like what Shadow was up to after the events of the third movie. That feels like that would be a good place to slot in. Kind of like what they did with Knuckles. Where Knuckles was all about, you know, what he was doing between movie 2 and 3. Rest in peace, Wade Whipple. You are not in Sonic 4, apparently. Get away from me. Oh, I feel so much better now that I have that stupid rental plate off. I'm so normal. But then, of course, a kart racer happens. But it wasn't last place. Better than nothing. Not gonna complain. Especially when I was the top one of my team. Yes, screens? What does that mean? I'm really bad with movie star names. Who is Kristen Ritter? Is that the gun agent lady? Or yeah, no, that is. She was like second in command to the guy, yeah, the new gun lady. That's what I thought. And she took over when the old guy supposedly died. Spoilers. Surprised my phone is staying on. Must be like programmed to keep awake while Twitch chat is open. How about we do Urban Canyon? What the hell is that horn?
Hello.
It sounded like an animal was dying. I know, like the Olive Garden thing felt so much.
And when I arrived aboard the Space Colony Ark.
Is that what the Shadow series is going to be about? I mean, that would be like a good place to put it, really. Given that like movie Shadow is just quote unquote from space and we don't know where he's actually from. We could find out he's from the planet Black Hell, where Black Doom lives.
Bunny says I went on a date with a girl to Olive Garden in October. She wanted to go, and I could not stop thinking of the Sonic.
You know, I've never been to an Olive Garden. I don't go out to eat very much. I don't know if their food is even any good. But I know that when you're here, you're family. Zinc Armada, huh? Yeah, breadsticks are pretty good. Like, it's hard to mess up a breadstick, I think. Like, breadsticks are something I could make. It's just bread and you, like, brush on special butter. Nom 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 nom. Get off me. That is so rude. Like, he goes out of his way to squish me. Come on, man. Get off me. Oh wait, you're one of my guys, I think. Which case, get on me. Come on, guys, we're in last place. Step it up. Say this like they can hear me. Quit. You can't. People are so mean in this game. I'm just trying to drive like a human being. I've also never had Raising Cane's, though we have a Raising Cane's here in town, actually. I think it's one of the places I applied for, actually. 41? Holy shit. That's disgusting. I hear people talk about Raising Cane's chicken like it's the greatest thing on earth. And then I've heard people say it's not actually that good. So I don't know. That's a very helpful opinion, I know. I wonder if I should switch characters. I like Knights, though. Like, I've been mainlining Knights. Who was it that was apparently really good? I think Knights was supposed to be really good. I think Knights is supposed to be like a faster Sonic, right?
Let's go already.
We'll be Tangled. Why not? Just for a change. Just so we can hear the voice mod. We'll go for them all. Well, I kind of like Dompa Factory too. That's pretty good.
Nice. Stay focused.
I question where they got all these Tangle voice clips. She's only had one speaking role.
Hey. Hello.
Kingo_Bunny says I saw someone say the Deadly Six had more of an impact than the Broodals in Mario Odyssey, as if people don't fucking hate the Deadly Six.
No kidding. Also, Nintendo is just weird in general. Like, don't take that as like an endorsement or an unendorsement. Like, you remember how long it took before we saw the Koopa Kids again? Like, we didn't see the Koopa Kids return. They were in 2 games, Mario 3 and Mario World. And from, what was it, 1990 until 2011, we didn't see them ever again. And people loved the Koopa Kids. Right, I remember, I think they were supposed to be in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga too? Were they actually in that? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played Superstar Saga. I think the removal stuff, the stuff that was removed from Superstar Saga was like Wario and Samus and stuff, right? Right, yeah. Oh, we're doing real bad. I love this track. Oh, are we sneaking now?
Deadly Six comment wasn't random. I just saw them in the character select and was like, oh yeah, I saw some dumb comment about them recently.
Yeah, no, like I picked up on that, like, it's okay. And like the fact that the Deadly Six have like 2 reps in this game is really wild. Like, I'll give you Zavok or I'll give you Zaz, but both of them at the same time? It's like, you're pushing your luck. I should have gotten an item bubble before I did that. Time to get owned. And like, yeah, like Zavok and Zaz are definitely the most recognizable and identifiable of the Deadly Six. But like, man, could have done like Mighty or Ray, Fang, Void, Lumina, Lumina and Void would be such a wild deep cut for this game. They'll never do it. But man, that would be cool. Or just like pour that into like more costume DLC. Give us classic Sonic, classic Eggman.
King of _ Bunny says bring back Shade Kappa.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be against it. Especially because it would probably just make Ken Penders really mad. Vanilla would have to be squished. Well, no, because Ichiban isn't. Never mind. But it would be funny to see Vanilla, like, squished into a tiny little car. Pumpkin Mansion. No, don't customize machine, customize.
Another Saturn Wolf says I think my favorite part about the Chronicles lawsuit is that Penders didn't even win. They just don't bother with that shit anymore because Penders is so unfathomably annoying and they don't want to deal with that.
Well, we don't know how they settled out of court. It is entirely possible that whatever their settlement was, we don't know, it's not public, that they are legally not allowed to reference that stuff anymore. I don't see how they could get away with that. How Penders would rope them into something like that. But you never know. Just give him a tap. Oh, we got a Sonic on foot. True Blue Otaku. That name sounds familiar.
Proceeding.
These remind me of Splatoon.
Target locked. Stay sharp.
I miss Splatoon. I really liked playing Splatoon 1, and then I never owned Splatoon 2, never owned Splatoon 3, and it feels like if I buy into Splatoon 3 now, I've kind of missed the boat, because they're not doing Splatfests anymore. We're kind of waiting for Splatoon 4, and that's definitely going to be a $70 game. And I'm not paying $70 for Splatoon 4. It's also going to be a Switch 2 game. And I can't afford that either. Especially with like Sony blinking first and like raising the prices of the PS5. You know Nintendo is like probably already in the process of talking about raising the price of the Switch 2. Oh yeah, there is Splatoon Raiders, isn't there? I don't care about a extraction shooter or whatever that is. I don't remember. I've never played a salmon run. I don't know what the side stuff is. And that is true. Like, Nintendo specifically said when the Switch 2 came out, they're like, yeah, we might raise the price. You never know.
Proceeding.
Look at these assholes pushing me into the grass. It says bump teammates, not bump other players.
Target locked. Stay sharp. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna sit on this until now. I think that was like third place. Yeah. Well, Sony is saying that they're going to be backing off from PC ports, but at the same time, like, Marathon just came out. That's a Sony-funded game. And it's on PC. We won one. But yeah, like, I wouldn't expect Wolverine to come to PC. Has Spider-Man 2 come to PC yet? It might not. And like the scary thing is like, you know, they're out there showing the PlayStation 6, right? Like, you really think you're gonna sell anyone on a $1,000 PlayStation 6? You're out of your mind. Oh, look at the final reward. The Robot Master Selection screen decal. Who else do we want to try the voices for? I think that's like it. Though I've never played as II. The Steam Machine and the Steam Frame are a bummer. Like, I don't know, I'm a Valve fanboy. I know, like, Valve is not the greatest company in the world. They do some pretty heinous shit. But I'm still a Valve fanboy, and hearing their struggles with the Steam Machine and Steam Frame. Like, even the Steam Decks are sold out right now. There's that horn again. Oh, that's like a SpongeBob horn, isn't it?
Nice. Yes. See ya.
Yeah, I'm not much of a SpongeBob guy. I've seen like maybe 2 full episodes of SpongeBob ever. One of them was just like a couple months ago. My cousin, who is like 6 years younger than me, he is like right on the tip of the SpongeBob generation. He was a little kid when like the very first season ever started. So he has some nostalgia for SpongeBob. And we were on Discord voice chat. He streamed a couple episodes. Yeah. We watched the episode where SpongeBob kills the health inspector, and that was like really funny. It was dark and weird, and it was really enjoyable. And then the next episode started, and it was like, ooh, no thank you. Because it was just loud and annoying and too over energetic. I think I'm gonna go back to the lobby and like spend some of these tickets on like horns. Yeah, thank you. I'd love to be re-rolled. Ooh, I don't like that sound. And like, my understanding is that like modern SpongeBob, it's not quite as bad as modern Simpsons, but longtime SpongeBob fans do not seem to have a super high opinion of modern SpongeBob. Damn it, I thought I was gonna miss. Yeah, I know. That episode had like 2 or 3 of those moments that were like major meme moments in the SpongeBob community. Ah, shit. Okay. Mr. Armageddon. And then the Silver Spectre from Batman. Bruce Wayne loves that guy. Rude. The Gray Ghost, whatever. I've only seen that movie once, and it was like 2 years ago. That was the first time I've seen it, too. Mr. Hedgehog, sir, can you please let my small monkey boy... I don't remember II having overalls. Please don't. I would like to get second place. I think we've got this one. 2 players in the top 3. Oh, we got it.
One badass hedgehog.
Thank you. I agree, Shadow. That's one of those clips that came from the Shadow the Hedgehog prototype discovered like 4 months ago. I was like, oh man, I gotta put that in there. Look at all the points we got. Holy shit. I think I also have Die You Bastard in there too. I added like 2 or 3. Looks like they all end at 1,000 points. So the 1,000 points is the end of it. That's when we've done the whole pass. So we're pretty close to the end here. Oh wait, I meant to go back to the menu. I especially want that Mega Man horn. Yeah, do we really have to sit here and take time? It said canceling. Don't find me a lobby. Take me back to the menu. The menu. The menu. Give me the menu. The menu. Oh my gosh. I can't escape. I'm dead. I'm dying. This is it. Bury me in this video game.
Hello.
I don't know what the special name tag is this time. Usually it's just something kind of basic, isn't it? I think I only have it for the Pac-Man one. I don't remember. I don't usually get it. Might be Dr. Light numbers, really. I don't know. Look at the guy on the left and like how he's shifting on all weird. Like he's having Z buffer issues or something. I don't know if that shows up because the stream is 720. No, they put me on the stupid rental plate again. My normal plate just gives me rings for doing tricks. So arguably it is better than this rental plate. Apocalyptic bees. Rodri Link, I think I've seen that guy before. Okay, the music here is very loud. Sorry about that. This is a modded song. I'm also getting like a lot of latency all of a sudden. I think I used to have Skeleton Dome on here, but I really like this Haunted Ship remix. Yeah, I'm getting like a lot of, I think it's internet lag. I think the server's struggling. Okay, I gotta remember, hit main menu, because it's not gonna let me out any other way. Good. Hey, it wasn't last place. It was just almost last place. Something I don't like about Crossworlds is how slow all the menuing is.
If I use that robot, it looks like I can move forward.
What? Well, yeah, but I'd have to own that robot, Shadow. And I don't. One day I will. Okay, what I was gonna do, I was gonna buy some stuff. No. Pushing buttons, pushing buttons. I said, oh, I wanna do this. Horns. Where are... Yeah, that's plenty annoying. And I said I was gonna buy some horns, and then I didn't buy any horns. Because I just did the Mega Man horn instead. There's also the weird particle effects that I'm not entirely liking. Where you can like make your cart stinky or whatever. I don't give a shit about your rental plate. You were supposed to not auto-equip rental plates. You remember that? That was part of the patch notes. And yet you do it anyway. Maybe it's like in the options. Gosh, I wonder what it's gonna pick. There's like 6 people voted for Wily Castle. Oh, and I could have looked up the plate too. 6 times points. Oh boy. We could finish the pass with that.
This stone slab, there's a gap between it and the ground. Maybe I can use that to my advantage.
I don't know, Shadow. That just sounds like a loading screen to me. Get off me. Damn it. Dr. Wily. I think I'm gonna sit on this until we get the boost. No! No! Jeez, King Boo Boo. I didn't get any weapons. We'll pretend it's okay. For a moment there, I really did think that Wario voice was coming from the game. Go for it. I should have sat on that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. There's still a lot of track left. Come on. I think that was still like 3rd place though. Yeah. Okay. I think we are still 2nd place though because Airman, yeah. That 1st place is a big boost. We might tie. Nope. so it goes. It was a good race. I should change my character. Ichiban. I'm a little bit of a Yakuza head. Not tons. I own like 3 or 4 of them on Steam. And when I had to review Judgment for TSSZ, like, I really enjoyed that. But they are very long, very involved games, and I don't like long, involved games sometimes. Like, I never finished Judgment. I've thought about going back to it, because I'm pretty far in the game. I'm on, like, chapter 15 or 20 out of 30. Oh, it's like a dragon. I get it. I get the reference. His car's a little too flamboyant for me, though. I like the ones that look a little more normal. I'm boring like that. Like, that's what ultimately prevents me from, like, starting a new Yakuza game, is I need to finish Judgment first. But I've watched, like, back in the Super Best Friends days, I watched them play most of Yakuza 5? I think that the first one was Saejima, and then I watched them play all of Yakuza 0. So, like, I know what goes on in these games. I know the characters to some degree. Nishiki and Majima and so on. Majima, who is coming to this game soon. Well, I mean, I know. Nobody's making me finish Judgment. Like I was saying that at the start of the stream. Like, my concept of a backlog no longer exists. Because I have too many games. The idea that I will one day finish all the games that I own is impossible. And, like, the thing about Judgment is, like, it is completely disconnected from the overarching Yakuza story, right? It does not involve Kiryu, it does not involve any of those guys. Some of the side characters are the same, because it's still in, you know, Kamurocho. But by and large, it has nothing to do with anything from those games. And at this point, like, it's been so long since the last time I played Judgment, I almost don't even remember what's going on in it. I think we were trying to exonerate a guy who might have been wrongly accused, because you play as a lawyer in that game. And I think there were hints that he might have actually done it anyway. There was some guy in like a mask that like knew the truth. Something weird like that. I think where I quit was like not long after the guy in the mask appeared. He was like, "Oh, I know the truth behind the case you're trying to solve, but I'm not going to tell it to you because then we wouldn't have a video game." It's more like a Phantom mask, really. It's kind of cool looking. Who else didn't have a voice that I installed a voice mod for?
Showtime!
Maybe we'll even change a car type to Joker's car. Wait, no. Oh, I'd have to build a whole Joker car for him. I mean, it's switching me anyway. Wily Castle. No, give me
Showtime!
Give me Jonker. Did it? There it is.
Hey! Nice. Hello! What? Do it.
Persona's another series where it's like, I know how long a Persona game is. I watched Giant Bomb play all of Persona 4. And that game took them 100 hours on the nose. I do not like a game that expects me to play for 100 hours in order to finish it. I'm fine with taking 100 hours to play a game. You know, I've put 300 hours into Breath of the Wild. Like, I'm no stranger to playing games for long sessions. But when the default length is so long, that's when I start to get nervous.
Go for it. Let's go. Yes! Nice! Strike! You're mine. Let's go. Strike!
Oh, I can only shoot forward. I thought I was shooting backwards before. I guess not. Get out of here, not Hatsune Miku. I almost called her Natsune Miku.
Let's go. Yes! You're mine.
Random track. This is such a weird pull, by the way. Like, I love this track, but it's crazy to think that they pulled, like, the hidden world from Sonic Lost World with, like, the weird fuzzy Pac-Man guys and everything.
Go for it. You're mine.
Of all the strange pulls you could make for a kart racer, this is, like, a top 3 for me.
Let's go. Yes! Let's go. Let's go. Go for it. Bring it. Let's go. Yes! Nailed it! Strike!
Eat it, other Joker.
Strike mine. Let's go. Yes! Go.
Probably should have saved that. It's okay. We're getting to that point again.
Go for it. Let's go. Yes. Nailed it. Sucking.
Gimme.
Let's go. Using it.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. Mine. My first place.
Love that Joker.
I don't remember if I ever, like, fixed the chroma keying problems in Joker's hair when that comes up. You get so many points for being in first place. Holy shit. But it wasn't enough. Defeated by the other Joker.
Joyful sucking. Can't stop sucking.
Gosh, I love that. For people who don't know what that's from Mr. Mosquito 2.
With a chaos spear when he lifts up a train, I should be able to create an opening.
We'll switch to Shadow. Let's see what that guy's up to. There is a Shadow the Hedgehog mod for this game that gives him his motorcycle. That sounds kind of interesting. The Dark Reaper. Is it 11 o'clock? It is. Wow. Let's do the E Stadium.
Good. Nice.
Lovely.
Looking good.
Sounds good.
And we have another on-foot Sonic. I should see if there's an on-foot Shadow mod. And I finally replaced my Rouge the Bat mod.
Got your shitting pants on.
I used to have... There's different mods for Rouge's proportions on Game Banana, and one is called True Sonic Adventure 2 Proportions, where she's a little too curvy for me. That there's one that's like one step down. Because, like, if you don't know, they've been trying to, like, hide the fact that Rouge has, like, a lot of cleavage and a big butt. To the point where, like, it almost looks kind of weird, because they've really... Like, I don't want to sound weird about this, but they've kind of flattened her out in a way that feels like it betrays her character. And, like, far be it from me to be the person that says this, because, you know, I used to be the guy who, like, really didn't like Shadow, really didn't like Rouge. But it is weird that they've gone so far to, like, nerf her proportions, in a sense. So, of course, there's a mod that, like, tries to put her back, and then there's a mod that overcompensates for putting her back. Yeah, Lanolin. But Lanolin, that's Adam Bryce Thomas, and, like, Adam Bryce Thomas, I would say, I would classify him as, like, a very powerful artist, in the sense that, like, he draws, like, chesty girls, but he doesn't feel like he's a creep about it, you know what I mean? He seems to just draw, like, diverse body styles a lot. And Lanolin just ended up being a little chesty. And, like, Adam Bryce Thomas has, like, no shame about that kind of stuff in a way that's like, I think, really admirable. It's just kind of the way things ended up. And like now people are kind of latching on to Lanolin because she's chesty. I don't like that the Crushers takes your items away. Well, that's the thing, like, Saturn said, like, he implied, like, Sonic Adventure 2 is seen as a kid's game. I don't think it really was. Like, there are certain ways you could view the Sonic franchise as being for kids, and I think originally in 1991 that was true, but that was in 1991. You know, you talk about 10 years later, we were all teenagers. I think they were making games for teenagers. I think that's why we have, you know, Maria getting shot and apocalyptic events where they're going to kill everyone on Earth, things like that, because they were aiming for a slightly older audience. And obviously, since then, like you could even say as early as Sonic Heroes, they were aiming for children. But with Sonic Heroes, they were kind of like, that was their first multi-platform game. I think there was a different aim with that. They were trying to like reintroduce the Sonic franchise to people who maybe hadn't played them in a while. But there are definitely like, there's more Sonic media today that is like very deliberately targeted at children, let's say. But back in like 2001, like I think they were targeting people who were 14, 15, 16, maybe even 18 years old. Here, we'll actually play as Rouge. Or like our final race here of the pass. I might keep playing after this.
Hi there.
We'll give you a board. We'll give you the Knights board that I custom made. Oh, come on. I don't see why it has to kick me out of the menu when it does that. I'll take the item buster, because we're back at that again. From that, we'll take Aqua Forest.
Hi there.
I don't know how you give people thumbs up. I've only ever gotten like 2 thumbs up ever.
Let's go!
I used to think this is a blue hedgehog. Like they were cartoon characters, like it was Bugs Bunny, and definitely like there was a time and a place where that kind of media was like an accepted interpretation of Sonic even. You know, you think about Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, that was very Bugs Bunny coded. But I think it's also pretty natural to like look at the bigger picture of things and see how broad the Sonic franchise has been, how different every part of it can be, and like be aware of different parts of it are for different kinds of people. And that's also kind of how, like, my opinion on Shadow the Hedgehog softened up. You know, I'm not sure I've ever played as Rouge. Her trick sounds are weird. The crosstalk mod, the character art, kind of makes me a little bit crazy for Steve's, like, handsome eyes. You know what I mean? That's a man with eyeliner. And there's nothing wrong with eyeliner, don't get me wrong. It's just weird to see on a Minecraft person. Can't even see where I'm going. Well, Fortnite's in a very weird place. Sometimes they let characters be, sometimes they don't. Because I play a lot of Fortnite, and like, you look at like Chun-Li in her Street Fighter Alpha outfit, and she is very well endowed. But then you look at someone else, like Cammy for example, and Cammy is not very curvy. And like there's kind of no rhyme or reason to it. It just kind of happens. I still collide with those? That's rude. It's a bullet. I should be able to fly through it. That was a really bad place for that. Holy shit. I wouldn't know what they do for Steve. And I don't own him to check. I assume, like, the oof is in there. You know, the oof. That kind of thing. Like, that's probably in there. I don't know what else. And I don't know what they do for Sarah? Is that what the girl is named? Sponge Josh. Oh, hey, we won. I wasn't even paying it. Alex, that's what it is. Vice City Cannoli. That's the pass.
Congratulations!
Jack Black would be pretty funny. We did it, everyone.
My attacks to crush enemy defenses and barriers.
How about we do one single player, at least?
Well played, Thing. You're really on the ball.
Oh, what's the double victory one? Where do I find that? That's in extras, maybe? Will it show it to me? How do I find out what that is? Is it in... If I bring up the news, will it show me? The blue flash. Oh, it is just Dr. Light numbers, like I said earlier. It's weird that what does that mean? $15,000th place. Okay. Second place. Oh, Keith is number one. Wow. Good job, Keith. Oh, yeah, of course. We'll do play, one player, Grand Prix. Let's have Sonic the Hedgehog run on his feet. Do supersonic speed. Ooh, do I dare raise my difficulty level? I can... There is probably a mod to replace the menu music. But In game? No, I don't think so. The jukebox is just for races. Yeah, the DLC courses I don't have. What all did we do on stream that one day? You've got me wondering now. I'm gonna go check, actually. Maybe we can replace the menu music. Because they also recently added a bunch of classic Sega racing game music. That's weirdly epic. Ooh, not a fan of that. What was I looking at? This? No, where's the? Is this what I was? Do I just add it to favorites? How do I do this? I don't remember. Set album. Yeah, okay, I think that's the problem. I set the album as the BGM. Yeah, and it's just lapsed, like I said. No, I'd have to install a mod.
Yeah, let's race.
Which I'm sure there are mods. Okay. I don't remember what all I streamed. I think we were like 2 away from the ending last time I streamed this. Or did I do all of them? I did like the previous difficulty. We never... Okay, to untangle what my brain is saying to me right now, I wanted to stream this game a second time when I unlocked supersonic speed. And I forgot that I streamed all the tracks previously. I was trying to figure out where we left off last stream. And last stream was me doing all the tracks on whatever the default speed was. And then after the stream, I unlocked supersonic speed, which I think is what makes this game fun.
Wouldn't you rather be running? Isn't driving too slow for you?
I will be running. Duh.
This way keeps it fair. Do your best out there, big guy. Good night. Time to slip ahead.
There are like so many voice clips in this game I've never heard because I play as knights all the time. Like all this race banter that never gets used because knights has no race banter. Which is weird because you'd think they'd at least do like one-sided banter, right? Like generic, like, oh, I can't believe you passed me, that kind of stuff.
Time to slip ahead. Good. Time to slip ahead.
Missed. Like, that's another thing that kind of bugs me about online races. It feels like they're stuck on a slower speed. And I don't necessarily want a faster speed online because, like, chaotic enough as it is. I didn't get an item bubble back there? I just slipped between them? Whoops. Drifted the wrong direction. Come here, you. Tails beat us both. I can't believe that. I'm on PC. Saturn bought me this copy in what, November? Yeah, because it had to be like Black Friday, right? Yeah, I can't imagine owning this on console. Mods make this game so much better. Music mods, character model mods, voice mods. Character art mods.
Good job, my turn next.
Tails, I'm going to destroy you.
Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Tails! What am I gonna do with you? Little bit.
Come on, Sonic! We need to get busy!
I'm gonna get smashed. Dinosaur jungle.
Dinosaur jungle. I wanted a pig.
Get a load of this!
Under the dinosaur foot. No way I can avoid him. Like, I've never heard that before. Because I played most of this game as Knights. Alright, this isn't Mario Kart. I don't need to... Specifically Mario Kart 8. I don't need to dump my item before picking up the next bubble. Can I get up over here? Probably not. Whoops. Of course, it's right before the end. CPU is just as bad as real players.
Can't beat the best!
One thing I like about this game is now that I have all the rivals cleared, I unlocked Supersonic. Supersonic is invincible to like all enemy attacks. So if you just want to like chill out and race, it's a real good way to do that. If you don't actually like want to engage with, you know, actually fighting people. And yeah, some of these animations look like a little slippery, I think. I think they could stand to like up the rate of his running speeds and things like that. And like the way his quills flop around is also a little weird. Whoops, I thought there was a railing there that would catch me. Hello, Zavok. I didn't pick up an item bubble while I was in that form. Even though I definitely went, like, through 2 of them. It's kind of annoying. One thing I want them to do, and I don't know why they've done it, or haven't done it, rather. They have all these Crossworld tracks that are obviously, like, full-size, full-length tracks. That are only available as Crossworlds. They could, like, double the number of tracks in this game pretty easily by just, like, letting us race on Sweet Mountain. And for whatever reason, they don't do that. Or like Magma Planet, the cyberspace levels. I don't remember if Starlight Carnival is one of them. I know Haluska is. Well, that was kind of a bad move on my part. But I have enough of a lead, it doesn't seem to matter. I have a feeling that might end up being like one of the final updates to this game, is finally unlocking all the Crossworld tracks as like normal tracks. Like, I think that'll probably be like a sign that they are sunsetting on DLC. We'll probably get like a Crossworld track pack every, I don't know, month or 2 that probably like adds 3 more Crossworlds to the normal track selection. Ooh, big stutter.
Okay, my turn.
You already made that joke. Well, I wasn't paying attention to the countdown. I was looking at chat. I knew that was gonna happen. Did it anyway. Go for it. I kind of don't like the laser. It doesn't feel like it does enough. Like, that time was decent. Oh, come on, don't fall off. Kind of tricky turns. Eat it. I hit big and it said I got SBO. That's weird. Ooh, fire tornado, that'll be helpful. This will keep my ass safe for this final stretch. So will the shield, really. Oh, shit. I got such a lead. It doesn't matter that much. Nope. Whoa. I thought the game crashed. I kick it around a little bit every now and then. I need to go back to Robotnik's Ring Racers. That would probably give me the kick I need to start writing on it again. Because at this point, like, I haven't touched Ring Racers in, well, since the last major patch was out. I think I played like one cup, maybe?
Yeah, you did it. Nice job.
So we've gone for what, 2.5 hours? Gosh, why is it chugging so much?
With you some other time.
Oh, you know what we could do? I want to see if anyone's just playing regular, normal multiplayer, or if everyone's in Festival. And I'll probably switch back to nights. Unless anyone has a character request. Let's do Radical Highway. Well, there you go. It's just he doesn't get a voice. He just gets weird Minecraft sounds. I like the Steve decal on the front of his minecart. That's fun.
Stay focused.
And Hatsune Miku and her strange pink hamburger. Man, we just raced on this. SpongeBob, you're the worst. Seriously, look at Steve's eyes. Look how handsome he looks. Weirds me out. Go for it. Give me items, please. Thank you. Almost fell off again. That's what you get, SpongeBob. That creeper exploded. I love this Sonic Advance 3 remix. Eat it, SpongeBob. Ooh, you nasty boy. I keep throwing it right into the fire tornado. Honestly, that's on me. And that's also on me. I just can't help it. The goop is so tantalizing. All right, Sponge Man.
Finish!
Whoa! He definitely passed me at the last second. Eat shit, SpongeBob. Don't tell me. Okay, I was gonna say, don't tell me I got 2 ranks out of that. That would have been really funny. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing. That was fun. Maybe it does, I don't know. That home stretch, I mean, you know, they take away your listing. You can't tell what place you're gonna get. So they could probably, like, absolutely fudge it if they wanted to. Nobody would be the wiser. Especially when it's not in these team events where it's just one-on-one racers. Yep. I do like Market Street. I do like Sand Road. We'll do Sand Road. Windows XP, motherfucker.
Hello.
My USB disconnected.
Hello.
Ah! Stereo SpongeBob. I like like that SpongeBob in a real car, but it is still colored like a Krabby Patty. I just noticed that. It still has like the bun color, the meat color, the lettuce. That's fun. Oh, look at that Sonic up there. The flame effect on these torches looks very like Unreal Tournament 99 to me. You know what I just realized I forgot to do? Blue Sky has that new Go Live feature that like changes your profile icon. And I always forget to set it up. Because like you have to enter your URL like every time you go live. I always figured it would just like auto detect, like if you posted a link to Twitch, it would make you go live, but no, you have to like specifically tell Blue Sky like, hey, I'm going live. Let's go to Hidden World. Oh, what was the frenzy time? Oh, it's boost. It's drift. So we start sneaking. Don't bite me! What was that? Oh. Some of those item boxes look weird. They're like yellow. Well, I'm pretty far down, 6th place. Cut the corner. Out of my way, Steven.
Finish! Cool!
Yeah, I've kind of lost faith in, like, social media bots. Ever since, what was it, IFTTT started, like, paywalling a lot of their applets. I think a lot of places do that now, where nothing on the internet is free anymore. Everyone's trying to get their buck. Like, I don't even pay the $35 a year for IFTTT anymore. I want to. I don't have that money. I don't have $7 for Mega Man in this game. My headphones are breaking, that's $60. Just gonna trust the duct tape for now. I'm not gonna complain about money though. I'm making it through. We'll do like a couple more. I don't think I'm gonna necessarily go to the 3-hour mark. It's also midnight, wow. I don't think I've streamed past midnight since last year's Undertale stream. I need to stream more. I think it would help offset a lot of my problems, again, I don't want to talk about money, but just like the $50 a month from streaming, more than $0. I need to get back in the habit again, but I feel weird about it. Get into this phase where like I haven't streamed in a while, and I feel like I shouldn't stream because it feels like I'd be bothering people, which is like an insane thing to think about. I think I mentioned it in one of the YouTube update posts. The people who make One Shot, they like sent me a key for that. I haven't redeemed it yet. I hope it still works. I want to do like a One Shot stream because it came up on my blog 3 months ago. They must have seen my blog because that's why they sent me a key. And I feel weird getting back to Dishonored now, even though I do want to keep playing that game. But the last time I played Dishonored was like January or December. And it's almost April. And then of course I just have like a whole big list. I have a whole Steam category called I Could Stream This. Because I could stream it. A bunch of horror games, a bunch of platformers. Anything that seemed interesting to stream to an audience. It's like 40 or 50 games. I think I might have showed it on stream last time. So I just need to like get over myself. Stop feeling so weird about things that don't matter. People like to see me stream. I'm not terrible at it. I was up to like 8 viewers tonight, which is more than I usually pull in. I did not think I was in first place. Tales of the Old Days. I think I saw that on NoClip. I didn't watch their video, but that's like a game about like playing retro games, right? Like on actual hardware. Their thumbnail was like playing a Pokemon clone on a fake Game Boy Advance. I like those kind of games. One of the games on the list I could stream, I'd want to do Retro Game Challenge 2. That never came out in English officially, and there's a translation patch. And I love the hell out of Retro Game Challenge 2. I have like a video idea in my big idea for future YouTube videos about how Retro Game Challenge 2 is like the perfect retro game collection, because it doesn't just like present old games, it like presents them in context. You look through like fake old magazines, you talk to your friends about them. You get to like look through the instruction manuals. And like you have to for certain hints. Like the whole thing in that game is that there are these challenges that you have to complete. And usually it's like reach a certain score bonus, reach the 4th level, play level 1 without taking damage. It's kind of like achievement kind of stuff, but like you need to complete these challenges in order to unlock the next game. And it's really a really interesting way to present retro games. And like, how cool would it be if Capcom put out a collection of like, not even, I was gonna say like Mega Man games, but like just like a Capcom collection, Capcom, I think I said Capcom collection in general, that's just like 5 or 6 Capcom games, maybe like 10. And then you had to like, you got like either real old magazines or like fake old magazines, where you had to like read developer interviews and look up cheat codes, and maybe there was like an RPG element, kind of like what the most recent Tekken game did, think it's Tekken 8. They have a mode where like you're playing arcade games in like an RPG environment, where like you're running around a real city as like a person, like as an avatar of yourself, and you're entering Tekken 8 tournaments in this RPG setting. But imagine they did that for like console games, right? Where you're getting new cartridges to put in your fake console and reading fake magazines to get tips on the games you just bought, but they're real old retro games. That's kind of what Retro Game Challenge 2 is. And I think that's what more games should be. More old game collections. Like Digital Eclipse does like really great stuff, like making these amazing documentaries out of games. But I also think you could make like an RPG out of it. I've also been playing on my VR headset. With my Christmas referral money, I got Arcade Paradise VR. That's been a really good time. Because it's about like starting from a laundromat and slowly building up into owning your own arcade. And you make money by doing laundry, by emptying, the money collection systems in these arcade machines. You buy new machines and like the story progresses. You can also just like walk up to those machines and play those fake old arcade games. Yeah, I'll check right now while we wait for this to load. It's like the Horizon app, is it? Maybe it's M. Can I just search Horizon? Horizon. Okay, I'll put that down for now. But like just playing these old retro games, like these fake retro games in a fake arcade, like it's really actually pretty cool. Like even though it's not necessarily like the games themselves, the retro games are not VR, they're not 3D. You are looking at a flat screen in a VR environment. But like playing their fake little light gun shooter, it's a very simple game. It's like a point blank kind of mini game. It's basically just skeet shooting. But holding a fake light gun in VR, having to shoot outside the fake screen to reload, hearing the gun click when you do that, it's really actually really cool. And somebody the other day recommended something to me called MUVR, which hooks up to like a copy of RetroArch to let you play like light gun games and stuff in a VR environment that I want to check out. Because man, like I keep thinking like, oh, I could play House of the Dead 2. Wouldn't that be awesome? The only problem is MUVR hasn't been updated in like 3 years. So I don't know like what the state of, say, Dreamcast emulation is in that thing. So I don't know if House of the Dead 2 would run super well. I think there's one on Steam now that you mention it. Like I actually thought MUVR was on Steam, and it's not. But I know one of them is on Steam. Sonic, you're a dick. Okay, back to looking up referral money. Do we have any new referrals? Referrals? No new referrals. That's fine. I haven't been super proactive about that kind of stuff anyway, because frankly, I had like so much money, and there's not enough space on the headset. I'm the kind of guy, I like to install all my games all at once. And I think I had to uninstall something to put Arcade Paradise on there. No, I had to uninstall something to put the pinball game on there. Whatever that was called. I know it's called... They make Pinball FX, but it's called something unique on the Quest Store. I'm blanking on what it is. It's not Farsight Pinball. Farsight made Pinball Arcade, which is the pinball simulation of my choice. And then this other company that makes Pinball FX like bought them out, or bought all their licenses out. We'll do Metal Harbor. And this, I think, might be our last one. Honestly, I just had the Meta app open. I could have just looked it up. Because it was probably right there on screen. I also want to like figure out and try and do like a VR stream someday. But the problem there... Oh, it's just called Pinball FX VR. No, I know something else. The problem there is like microphone-wise. I don't think I could wear this headset in VR, especially if this headset's breaking. And it is. That's why I was looking into like lavalier mics. And actually, like through Google Play Rewards, I got like a $15 gift card back in January. And I was like heavily consider... The VR headset's fine. It's my... The headset I am speaking to you now on is breaking. The right ear cup is... There's a crack in it and it's slowly coming apart. I've used super glue, I've used duct tape. But it is still, like, I put it on today and I heard it crack again. And like, I have other microphones. I have my podcast microphone. I'm not gonna be without the ability to speak to people. But the podcast microphone is pretty sensitive when it comes to picking up background noise. So I only like using the podcast microphone when I am home alone. Well, it's definitely worth looking into. I uninstalled the screen share app because I got paranoid, like leaving something Facebook on my desktop that could be monitoring my microphone or whatever. But like if I just reinstall it to stream, like it's not really that big of a deal. I should try and do like an on-headset recording, because that will access the microphone, I think, and see how that sounds. Oh, I can't take the turn tight enough. Yeah, you're very clever.
Finish! Nice!
So I think that's going to be it for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. It still ended up being almost 3 hours. Maybe we'll do one more race and take it to the 3-hour mark. Just to round it out. Because we're so close. And like the thing is, I keep saying I should stream more. Once I get this dental surgery, I might not be able to stream for a while unless I do it without a microphone. Because some of the teeth they're gonna remove is gonna make me sound a little weird for a while. Until it heals, until they can get the dentures in. Yeah, to keep it short, I had a toothache like in February and it went away. Then I had a toothache about a week ago. And like having two toothaches that close together, and like the second toothache it went on long enough that I needed to like actually get it taken care of. And way back in like 2020, like right before my mom got sick, I was scheduled for dental surgery. And then with her like getting cancer and me taking care of her and all that stuff, like it just kind of got pushed to the side, so I never got it taken care of. That's kind of what this is going to be. So they're going to remove a bunch of teeth. I have my first surgeon consultation this coming Thursday. And they're going to remove a bunch of teeth. I'm going to get 2 root canals and a crown, and they're going to give me a partial denture. I think that's what the root canals are for. They're going to like implant something for the partial denture to hook onto. And then I'll just have partial denture teeth for the rest of my life. They won't ever come out. They'll just look and function like normal teeth. Because bad teeth kind of run in my family. And I'm luckier than my mom was. My mom had her first dentures at 19 years old. And I am pushing 43, so I've held onto my teeth quite a bit longer than she did. And like my brother doesn't have great teeth. A bunch of aunts and uncles have either partial or full dentures. Just kind of the way it is in this family. Sometimes bad teeth are simply genetic. But even though it's very scary because I've had some extremely bad dentist visits in my life, like long-term traumatic dental visits, even though like I'm dreading that kind of stuff, I'm gonna be knocked out for the surgery, so like I'm not even gonna be awake when they pull all those teeth. I'll just wake up and, I'll have all these holes where the teeth used to be. The real problem is I don't know if I'm going to be awake for the root canals. I don't want to be awake for the root canals. But I don't think I have a choice. I just kind of have to tough it out. I'll be a big boy. Because I'm excited to, like, finally get my teeth fixed. Finally be able to, like, chew gum again. Finally be able to, like, have candy without worrying about what it's gonna do to my teeth. Or like, I like salsa, right? I do not eat salsa chips anymore because I've gotten into situations where I bite down on a chip wrong and it creates a very painful problem. That's technically what caused the most recent toothache. I was actually eating crackers. And I knew my teeth were getting sore, but I kept eating the crackers anyway because I wanted the crackers. I mean, honestly, like when the toothache was in my 2 front teeth, but of my good teeth, my canines are the good ones. The vampire teeth. Those are the teeth that are in like super good condition. So like when they pull my teeth, I am going to be left with the vampire fangs and almost nothing else. Those, I think, are the teeth that are going to get the root canals. I will be a Dracula for like a week. And I'm looking forward to eating a lot of soup over the next month. You could tell that's a lie. I'm not actually looking forward to having a lot of soup over the next month. Because since this toothache flared up, I've already been having a lot of soup. And I am already sick of soup. Soup and chili and rice and just anything soft. I cannot wait to like get back to being able to eat a hamburger again. I haven't had a hamburger in like 3 months. Okay, well that's enough like talking about scary dental procedures. We're 3 minutes from 3 hours. I think that's good enough. But yeah, just the dental surgery, it's scary, but it's also one of those things, it's gotta get done. And I will be better off for it once it is done. Do I still have the end stream button back here? I do. Okay, well, that's gonna wrap up the stream, folks. It was a good stream. Any raid? I could raid someone. If anyone's awake. It's pretty late at night. How do I do that? Do I click? We do dashboard. Stream manager, ask Shadow Legends. Raid channel. Who is up? We've got people streaming Crossworlds. Do we have like friends? No, I think all my friends are asleep. Right? Looks like it. Here, there's an easy way to tell. I know Gloop was streaming. She was streaming like art or something. Is she still up? She is. What else we got? Bunch of people I've never heard of. Looks like Gloop is playing Slay the Spire 2. Sure, we'll raid her. Why not? Gloop Queen. I know Gloop. She's pretty cool. So, have fun. Say hi. Oh, right. Oh, no, she's advertising a future stream. I thought she was doing that tonight. She's going to be doing a stream on Monday where they bought a bunch of, like, really cursed candy, and they're going to try it on stream on Monday. She's playing Slay the Spire 2, I think. I don't know, this doesn't really look like Slay the Spire 2 to me. But I guess, well, there's cards. I was going to say, I don't know what Slay the Spire looks like. She's been up for 5 hours. We'll see. Anyway, have fun. I will stream again whenever I can stream. I think once I do the dental surgery, I was trying to get around to saying this before. I I will probably stream a lot more, actually, but I will not talk into a microphone. I will probably use text-to-speech, just like you guys do. I might give myself, like, a special text-to-speech voice. We'll see. But also, I'd have to, like, type that on my phone, and I don't know.
The laser shots are fast. I've got to dodge at the same time they fire.
Yeah, well, that's the danger of a raid, I suppose. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But go say hi to Gloop. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom bad. I sat here and I drank like half this jug of iced tea. See ya. I hit the raid now button.